What I really love about Kellogg is the quality of the students and the collaborative environment, the risk sharing and the debate environment that I've seen, and frankly, the other educators that are here.
I'm teaching a course here on the topic of pharmaceuticals, and specifically it's around how you think about growing and sustaining the success of an emerging or larger scale pharmaceutical company over time.
So my course focuses on creating value-oriented healthcare services companies. So the course is essentially what I do in my day job.
I'm teaching managing healthcare services in a value-based care setting, which pretty much, that's a lot of words, to talk about what does it mean to take theory to practice.
This is a unique class, and I give a ton of credit to Garthwaite. It was really his idea to kind of take a couple of concepts that he and I have been debating for the last decade or so and really blow them out into a rich experience and a deep experience for students to have. And I think we started with a couple of basic questions, which is how do you think about allocating risk capital to the innovation in life sciences and healthcare? And how do you decide which therapeutics and which medical devices and which diagnostics to invest in? And then how do you most efficiently allocate that capital to bring those innovative concepts to humanity, for the treatment of patients with unmet medical need? And how do you do that at the same time of creating a return for your investors?
Really hearing their perspective on where we are and understanding kind of how fundamental decisions are made has just really opened my eyes to things that I could not have even thought we would be hearing about in this class.
We delve into the payer side, the physician side, the patient side most importantly, and what incentives and problems are within each of those avenues. So partaking in Deep Dive has allowed me to gain essentially a broad understanding, a holistic view of healthcare, how it works and its intricacies.
Having these 3 weekends where you're really devoting time to learning about the whole healthcare landscape has really widened the aperture in how we view healthcare and make sure that there are no blind spots in how we think about it. I find myself now reading articles between classes, just keeping up on healthcare news, and realize that I'm much more comfortable with the topics. I have my own opinions now that I feel a little more mature in how I can judge the analyses I'm reading about, and realizing I really have learned a lot from where I was even a couple of months ago.
I'm learning a ton from the students, and the dialogue seems to be really rich among them, and we're able in my class to leverage real-world live examples as part of the course. That's what I teach on, and the students are bringing live real-world examples, and so it's a rich conversation partly because it's topical, relevant, current, pragmatic. It's actionable work. The opportunity to work with these leaders, the number of these smart individuals who are curious and leaning in, it makes me incredibly hopeful.
It's very hard to solve problems by yourself, but if you can bring the right teams together and be collaborative, we can all solve really complicated problems that we could never have imagined addressing in decades past.